Master? Master, the search of the keep you called has been completed, and the prisoner was not found. There's still no explanation of how he escaped from the dungeons. Your search parties are expanding into the countryside now. Do you have any other instructions, Master?
Why am I surrounded by incompetence? It can't be that hard to find one man, one boy! I'm left to do everything myself. Ready my steed and my hound. And stay out of my sight.
Yes! Yes, Lord, at once.
It seems my son's foul mood is justified for once.
The Western Welt, Father. Gone. Like smoke into the air.
So I've heard. How embarrassing for you. He scars you and then has the temerity to escape. The boy offended us in the arena and now compounds his treachery. What choice is left to us but to pursue redress, even if it must come on the battlefield? The scenario couldn't have played itself out more efficiently had I planned it. We've waited for an excuse to draw the Herons into conflict. This foolish prince's actions have finally provided it. We almost owe young Ethan a thank you, Bron.
Oh, I intend to deliver it personally. He's out there somewhere. And I will find him.
Skink, what am I doing here?
I'm not sure, Ethan. I think you'd better ask her.
You said your name was Ashley?
Here.
My tournament blade. But I handed this over to Bron. How did you... Wait a minute, it's you. You were there. In the dungeon, I saw you.
I have friends within the keep. Come with me.
I don't understand. You freed me?
You were in danger.
It's not that I don't appreciate it, but I'm not supposed to be free. I surrendered myself to avoid a conflict between the dynasties. This is just going to make things worse.
There are larger concerns than those of the dynasties.
I'd like to figure out what happened to me first. Like where this mark came from, or what it means. And there's my wound. Bron cut my face, but now there's not even a scar.
I really don't have any idea what you're talking about.
What's in there?
Just follow.
Ashley? Hello?
Here. And be quiet.
But where are... Oh. What is this place?
Hell. This is how the lesser races are worked in the East. Here they're mining ore. Trapped in sunless caverns. Guards ready to put the lash to their backs. But they could just as easily be toiling in fields or in factories. What you're looking at isn't unusual. It's accepted. They work in chains, and they're worked until they drop, to be replaced by another. Isn't our science glorious? It's allowed us to make disposable life. The lesser races were genetically engineered so we wouldn't have to get our hands dirty. We bred them to be just what we needed, to be a new kind of person. And now we consider them less than human.
You mean they're...
slaves.
How is that even possible? We've never made slaves of the lesser races in the West.
No, they're just your servants. They do the things you think are beneath you. Servants in the West, slaves in the East. You find either one truly acceptable? I'm part of a group that means to put an end to it. We want freedom for the lesser races. Equality. We'd rather it was accomplished peacefully, but we'll use any means necessary. People have started calling us the Underground. I thought you might understand our cause because you chose the Jester to serve as your second in the tournament. We need your help. That's why I freed you. We need someone in the West. Someone whose voice will be heard and respected. We need a leader people will follow.
I'm not really sure how I can...
Back to work!
Please, my child! No, we have to do something!
We're here so you could be educated, not so you could become involved. We need to be gone before a search party can stumble across you.
But I'm not sure what I can do to help you.
How can you have doubts after what you've just seen?
I don't know what to think. In the past few days, I disrupted the entire tournament, got branded with a glowing symbol, and turned myself over to my family's enemies to avoid more bloodshed. I've been abused, carved like a game hen, thrown into a dungeon, and kidnapped. Now you want me to join some guerrilla movement? Forgive me if I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I need to understand what's going on now before I can even guess about what's ahead of me.
It's him!
Come on, we have to... Ashley? Great. Let him go! Hold tight, Skink. You're all right?
I wasn't harmed. What happened to Ashley?
I don't know. Gone. Can you get those manacles off? I'm not sure if leaving like this is the smartest thing. Something tells me we'd be better off if we didn't run into... Braun.
You spared me the nuisance of hunting you down. How thoughtful.
They've got us trapped, Skink.
You've healed your scar, I see. I didn't have the same option. You should have kept your place, boy. Your escape is setting my kingdom and yours on the road to war.
I beat you when we faced each other in the arena, when it was just the two of us. But if it helps to avert a conflict, you have my surrender.
Your surrender? I'm afraid that won't do. No, I think after you escaped, you fled into the countryside and disappeared, like the coward you are. Then we Ravens will have no alternative but to demand satisfaction from the West on the field of battle. That works much better. He's yours, Reaver.
Hang on, Skink! Up's our only choice. Dead end. Get behind me. I'll try to...
Easy, boy.
Ashley? But... why isn't it...
Yes, I know. I'm glad to see you, too. You run along now, okay?
How did you do that?
Animals like me.
Then I owe you another thank you.
You're not safe yet. There's still a whole cadre of soldiers down there who are about to realize Braun's hound didn't take you apart. They'll be after you again soon enough. If you really want to thank me, join me in the underground. I can take you to them right now.
I don't know that I can.
Why not? You've led a life of privilege. Don't you think it's time you helped those who haven't?
There might be a war because of me. Surrendering myself won't help. They'll just kill me and say I escaped. The only thing I can do is to get back home and prove these Raven scum are inventing a conflict. I have a responsibility to my family.
Your family? What about him? Isn't he a part of your family?
Skink? What do you think I should...
I can't help you decide this, Ethan.
I can't. My duties to my family, my kingdom, I have to return to them.
I hoped you'd prove to have more substance. Maybe you will one day. Take this. It'll lead you to the underground. To me. If you ever change your mind.
I'm sorry.
That makes two of us. There's a passage behind the waterfall. Braun won't find you. You better get moving. You're a wanted man.
Let's go, Skink.
Easy money.